The Sustainable Cosmetics Summit we've been hosting for over 5 years. This is our 5th edition in North America, and this particular edition we focused on green materials, digital marketing and environmental impacts. Sustainability is not just something which companies are looking at as a PR exercise, but it's a fundamental change in the way companies do business, because we're having less and less resources on the planet, the consumer population is going up, and it's about using resources more efficiently. So there's a general acceptance that you cannot carry on business as usual. You've got to change the way you do business, and sustainability is now becoming mandatory for organizations, especially that in the beauty industry, where they're realizing that they need to change the way that they source their products, make their products, and sell their products. At this particular edition, we looked at environmental impacts in a very big way, and what was really interesting is that companies, irrespective of size, they all realize they need to address their environmental impact, but how they go about it is very different. The large cosmetic companies like L'Oreal, like Estee Lauder, they're taking a very much a metric approach to reducing environmental impacts. They're looking at life cycle analysis, they're measuring the environmental impact at each stage of the product life cycle, then they're taking steps to reduce it. And what we find is the small, medium-sized firms in the natural cosmetic space, they're really focusing on green formulations and ethical sourcing. They tend to be leading in terms of their green formulations, in terms of having very clean formulations without synthetics, but they haven't done so much work in terms of their packaging impact, in terms of their energy sourcing, waste management, carbon footprint, etc. So on the whole, the industry needs to go a lot further, but steps are being made, but what we want to see is greater steps being taken and companies taking a more holistic perspective on sustainability.